shit, yeah.
When we are old, hair, the color of tombstones, bones, would sound like wet windshield wipers whenever we slow dance across the living room. I imagine that I would look you in the eye, as if there is something small and precious imprisoned there, and ask you, darling, did you know that a blue whale has a heart the size of a car? When you reply correctly, as you always seem to do when I ask you difficult questions about oceanography, I'll probably just laugh, rejoicing over the fact that every time you smile, it makes the wrinkles at the corner of your eyes look like 6 willow branches, all lifting their heads from prayer in unison with wind, humming a somber hymn beneath its breath, just as our anthem jogs to a close, and I whisper in your ear, how did you know that I was the one? When all those well-dressed jackals came galloping to your door, begging for the rights to your ring finger, what made you lock the deadbolt on your ribs, looking them squarely in the face and saying, I am saving all of this beauty for a man I have never even met? Did you ever doubt, ever sit in your dorm room and think that maybe waiting for me wasn't worth it after all, that your soulmate had chosen someone a lot more boring but a lot less picky than you and opted for the easy way out of a life filled with love? When I was 22 years old, beard freshly grown, an ocean away from my family, with the kind of pain that drives men to do selfish, barely forgivable things, I dreamt of you nightly, hunted for your smile, and every audience that I broke for, hoping that I could literally steal a glance, download it onto my retinas, and replay the moment our eyes first played freeze tag. And neither one of us wanted to stop being it, so we just kept on touching, hoping that Father Time would give us a hall pass and allow us to orbit one another forever. And speaking of orbits, did you know that there are more stars in the sky than grains of sand on the entire planet, and that I would give you either one if you merely asked, peel the night from the sky skin like the rind of an orange, or ask God if I could borrow the breeze for just a moment and blow the shoreline of every beach into a giant hourglass made just for us, and say this is how long I will adore the things about you that no one else even notices. You laugh, and how it sounds like a mix of Hendrix at Woodstock and two girls singing perfectly in tune, those orthopedic shoes, and how they always match your cardigans perfectly. Those crooked